Amaka was a hardworking young woman who had turned her culinary skills into a profitable roadside restaurant in the bustling streets of Enugu State, Nigeria. Her little spot, painted with vibrant colors, was always filled with the aroma of jollof rice, fried rice, egusi soup, ogbono soup, and a variety of swallows like pounded yam, semo, and eba. Customers flocked to her stand daily, chatting away as they devoured her meals. Life seemed good, and Amaka's dreams of expanding her business felt within reach. But her world changed the day Mama Ebuka, an older, jovial woman, opened her own roadside restaurant just a few stalls away. At first, Amaka didn't think much of it. Competition was part of business. However, within weeks, she noticed a troubling pattern. Her once loyal customers began walking past her stand, heading to Mama Ebuka's instead. Her sales started dropping daily, and soon the lively chatter of her restaurant was replaced by an unsettling silence. One evening, Amaka confided her frustrations to her friend Neka over a bowl of jollof rice. Neka, always the joker, laughed and said, "You know what they're saying. Mama Ibuka must be using juju to pull all your customers." Neka's comment was meant in jest, but Amaka took it seriously. The thought festered in her mind for days. Was it possible that her competition's success wasn't natural? As doubt grew, so did her desperation. Eventually, she decided to take action. A few days later, Amaka decided to confront Mama Ibuka directly. She walked over to the neighboring restaurant and, in a voice filled with frustration, accused Mama Ibuka of using charms to steal her customers. "I've heard the rumors," Amaka said. "People are saying you're using juju to get all my customers. Is that true?" Mama Ibuka, who had always been friendly and welcoming, simply smiled and shook her head. "My dear, I don't know about any juju," she replied kindly, "but I can tell you one thing. People love good food. They come to me because they enjoy my cooking." Amaka, feeling foolish but unwilling to back down, pressed on. "Are you sure there's nothing more to it?" Mama Ebuka's smile softened and she said, "Amaka, no charm can replace good food. If you want your customers back, you need to improve your cooking, not look for shortcuts." Amaka left feeling humiliated but also a little enlightened. The doubt in her mind slowly began to lift, but the thought of doing nothing to save her business still lingered. She then made her way to a remote village where she sought out a native doctor renowned for his charms. The shrine was dimly lit, with animal skulls and talismans adorning the walls. Amaka explained her problem, and the native doctor listened intently. After some chants and theatrics, he handed her a small charm wrapped in red cloth. "Follow my instructions exactly," he said. "Your business will prosper beyond your wildest dreams." Amaka returned home, hopeful and determined. She performed the rituals meticulously, waking up early each day to carry out the native doctor's instructions. But days turned into weeks and nothing changed. Her sales remained low and her frustration grew. Determined to get results, Amaka returned to the native doctor. This time, he claimed that Mama Ebuka was a witch who used powerful spells. He demanded more money for stronger charms. Amaka handed over what little she had left and returned home with new instructions. She prepared more food than ever, expecting her customers to flood back. But the opposite happened. Her stand remained empty while Mama Ebuka's was as busy as ever. Enraged, Amaka stormed back to the shrine. "You're a fraud," she shouted. "I've wasted my time and money. Refund me now." The native doctor's expression darkened, and his voice thundered, "How dare you question the gods? If you disrespect them, you will face their wrath." Terrified, Amaka fled the shrine and vowed never to return. A few days later, Neka visited Amaka at home and was surprised to find her sitting idly. "Why haven't you opened your restaurant?" she asked. Amaka poured out the whole story, her fears, the charms, her confrontation with Mama Ebuka, and the native doctor's failed promises. Neka burst into laughter. "Amaka, you didn't need charms," Neka said. "Mama Ebuka's food is just better. I've eaten there myself. Her meals are more delicious than yours, and that's why she's winning your customers." Amaka was shocked. "So it's not juju?" "No, my dear," Neka replied. "You just need to improve your cooking. Take some lessons, add variety to your menu, and you'll win your customers back." Amaka took her friend's advice to heart and signed up for cooking classes. Her cooking improved drastically after learning new techniques and recipes. She added new dishes to her menu, such as nkwobi, pepper soup, and abacha. Her presentation improved and she sourced better quality ingredients. Soon her customers started to return, impressed by the better flavors and variety of her meals. Amakai's business began thriving again, and her reputation as the best roadside restaurant in Enugu spread far and wide. Her dream of opening a bigger, standard restaurant was finally coming true. She opened a larger, well decorated space with indoor seating, offering even more delicious meals.